Oh, hello there. Today I'm dressed up in my very fancy tie because we're going to make a sales email. Now, the cool thing about a sales email is it takes you and replicates it, right? So what I found with copywriting is that the people who absolutely benefit the most monetary wise is salespeople. Now, why is that? Well, because there might be a guy selling $1 million worth of farm equipment and fertilizer per year through sales emails for a company, right? And he gets a commission based on it. Well, what happens is whenever I revamp their emails or teach them some copywriting techniques and tricks, they literally go from $1 million a year to maybe $3 million a year because they're converting 3 times better. So if the guy sends out 10 emails every day and only one of them converts, but I change a couple of things around and now 3 of them converts, that's 3 times more sales. So as you can see, this stuff is really important. I'm going to show you a couple quick points and how to go through your sales email with 4 simple steps. And by the way, we're going to be doing examples of these in the videos below, so pay attention. The first step is to make your email seem personal. Do a little bit of research and find out exactly who you're sending it to. If you say, to whom it may concern, the person gets 1 million of those a day and deletes it. Those are not fun emails. Those do not convert well. We found that whenever you just put the person's name instead of to whom it may concern, that you get at least a 50% to 100% jump in the amount of people reading the email. So at least you get your foot in the door by doing that. And if you want to get a little personal but you don't know the person, you can get a lot of plugins on the web. I'm using Reportative for Gmail, for example. And let's take a look at my computer. This guy sends me an email and I can see his email. I can see where he's from. It says where he's the founder at this, all these different things about him. I could click his LinkedIn address over here and see everything about him. So right away, I know a ton about this guy before I even emailed him. It's super cool. Get a plugin that works with your system. Number 2, give them something or keep it short. You're asking this person for something. Don't waste their time by explaining all about you, telling them all about your company, telling them all about your history. Their interest is in themselves, right? You learned that in this course already. It's in themselves. So be a giving Gary and not a leeching Larry. So giving Gary would say, hey, you sell concrete? Well, we know a manufacturing method that will save 40% on your concrete production. Let me show you how it's done. That's giving. That's interesting. If you just say, we are sellers of concrete, we've been around since 1979, we were started in Cleveland, blah, 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 blah. That's leeching Larry, talking all about himself. Give them something. And if you have nothing to give them, keep it short. Do you want to say, hey, do you want to buy some more concrete? Are you just trying to sell them concrete? Then just say that. Don't bore them with a bunch of long stuff. So either give them something or keep it short. Number 3 is kind of like using the AIDA formula we already learned, right? AIDA. But instead, what we're going to do is just a simple outline that you can use for your emails. You have an intro, which could be as short as, hey, I'm Jason. You have a section that says what this product will do for them. You have a section that says what will happen if they get this. And then you have a section that says, when can we talk? It's simple as that. This is essentially the AIDA formula in a different way. The next thing we'll do is end with a single request. I personally like making it bolded just so they know the one thing they need to do. So what is your purpose? Are you trying to get them to call you? Are you trying to get them to click a link and buy something? Are you trying to get them to email you? Are you trying to get them to respond back to the email with how much square feet their office is? What is the one thing that you want them to do? Highlight that one thing. This is one of the biggest problems. Some place will say, hey, we have this for sale and this for sale. And there's like 30 different things going on in the email and different links on what to click. Let's not confuse them. Give them one option. We haven't even gone into the examples yet. We're going to go those below. But if you follow these quick steps, you will have a much better sales email already. Okay, now let's dive into the examples.